Hello?
Hello, Arlo. I am hydrating right now. I forgot that it was paused, to be fair. With good reason, though. Also, hello, Paddy. Hello, Rocky. I'll be there in a minute. I'm just drinking. And now my phone's ringing. Hold on. Okay, hello everybody. How are we going? How's everybody's day been? I hope it's been better than mine. Oh.
Daddy?
Thank you, Paddy.
Sorry. Daddy? Sorry.
I put literally no effort in because I got home about half an hour ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. And I've just been sitting here like in a fucking dissociated daze. Your day has been something, kind of shutting down on the bus. Funnily enough, I did that just now too. I did that earlier today. Because I had to get to the hospital, and the one that they referred me to was fucking miles away. And I was like, no bother, I'll get the bus. Missed the bus because I'm an idiot. And then I was like, that's okay, I'll get the train. Got my first train, just fine. Second train was a real replacement coach. I hate coaches. It's not fun. They're horrible. But we got there. We're good. I'm home. Hey, Anxiety. Hey, Silent Girl. Hey, Kira. How is everybody? Someone got yelled at. No, I can't do that either. It puts me on edge when other people get yelled at. I either get on edge, or I get super defensive for the person getting yelled at, and I'm like, absolutely the fuck not. You don't yell at people. And then I inevitably end up in a confrontation. It's usually the first one though. I just sit there like, headphones in, don't look at me. Ugh. I apologise that we're not playing The Sims. I was going to try and do it. I really was, but I'm all strapped up. And doing things on the keyboard is kind of hard. So, no Sims tonight. No gaming for the next 5 days at least. So I've got to stay.
Pinky, come on, keep talking dirty.
I have to stay strapped up for 5 days, so there's not going to be any gaming going on. I can't do anything about that. It's my own fault that I broke my fucking finger. This is why you don't... This is why you don't go in search of cake. That's what happened. I went looking for cake. I came out with a broken finger. So... I do apologise. It was your bus driver yelling. He yelled basically right in front of me. Oh, annoying. Yeah, so do you remember, I think on my last stream I mentioned that I fell over in Morrison's and I'd hurt my hand and my wrist and my knee and my hip, basically. It was quite a tumble, to be fair. But I went to Morrison's that day because I wanted a sweet treat. I didn't need to go, I wanted to go. And I fell over while in Morrison's, which if you're not from the UK is a supermarket. I fell over. I fell into... So you know like when you go into the supermarket and they're getting ready to put the bread out for the next day and they're in those like plastic crates? I fell into that. So I fell onto the plastic crate and bread. So I've got a bruise on my knee in the shape of the pattern on the plastic crate. And then I fucking squished half the bread. I feel sorry for anybody that bought bread the morning after. Like, I apologise, but that was my knee that made your bread all flat. And yeah, I hurt my finger and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. A couple of days and it'll be cool. And I woke up this morning and it was swollen and I couldn't move it. And I was like, Turns out I have broken my finger. It's my index finger and it is just here is where the break is. Like on the inside of my finger. More towards the joint area. It's not a big break, it's not a bad break. It's a little... It's little. But the doctor sort of was like, how did you do it? And I was like, I fell over in Morrison's. He was like, right, okay. And he was like, look, just don't do too much. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Looking at, you know, like mentally looking at myself and I'm like, been playing bass a lot recently. I play video games. I crochet. Like, oh, don't do a lot. Okay. So I reckon I'm going to be reading a lot for the next couple of days. Was that you fell into a cream pie whilst eating an apple? Fuck off, Joe! Like, actually fuck off. But yeah, it's not handy. No pun intended. Or maybe pun intended, I don't know. But it's not the best finger to break. And it's the guy that did the the woman that did the x-rays was like, look, it's in a really awkward spot. So, they've said they're gonna have to get a specialist to look at it. All of this over cake! They're gonna have to get a specialist to look at my x-rays to see if there's any like potential long-lasting damage that could be going on. All because I wanted cake. I broke my fucking finger. I broke my finger. For cake. Hey Arlo, there is nothing I will not do to get a good cream pie. Hey Soup! It's still a bit stiff. Thanks for asking. It's actually really fucking sore. They offered me painkillers. And And I was like, no, it's fine. You know, I live with chronic pain. What's a little bit more? It's cool. And she sort of looked at me and was like, okay. And I went through to the doctor and he's like, okay, so I'm going to do lots of poking and prodding and we're going to make you do exercises to see just how damaged your finger is. And I was like, I should have fucking taken those painkillers. I should have fucking taken those painkillers. It is throbbing right now. But whatever. Like, whatever. The fact that I live with chronic pain and I'm used to being in pain is probably why it took me so long to realise that there was an issue with my finger. Until, like, I fully couldn't move it. But whatever. Whatever! You live and you learn. Hopefully it won't happen again anytime soon. The annoying thing is as well, they're like, oh, are you left-handed or right-handed? And I'm like, well, it depends what I'm doing. Because I'm something called cross-dominant, which means I don't have a dominant hand. I use both my hands interchangeably, it doesn't matter. And I'm not ambidextrous, there's a difference. There's a difference. So some things I cannot do with my right hand, and I have to use my left. Some things I cannot use my left hand for, and I have to use my right. Cross dominance is different to ambidextrous, but that's the way I work. And I'm like, you've asked me a difficult question here because I can't see if I'm right-handed or left-handed. Either way, it's an inconvenience, and I didn't realize how much I used my left hand for until now. Until they were strapped, these fingers were strapped together, and I'm like, hold on, I can't fucking do my coat up. I apparently usually unlock my front door with my left hand, and I tried it with my right hand, and I'm like, why isn't this working? It's fine, it's only 5 days. Oh, and also, I can't give anybody the middle finger. I usually use my left hand for that. Feels wrong doing it with my right hand. I don't know why you weren't offered painkillers. I was offered, what was I offered? It wasn't strong enough for it to have. It wasn't strong enough for it to like actually work on me, which is sort of why I turned them down. You're about to come out to your mother. Good luck. I hope everything goes okay, and you know where we are if you need support. We've all got your back. You're good. You're good. I have to get used to flipping people off with the right hand. Yes. For the next 5 days at least. You probably should do that. You probably should set up so the bus driver can see you. That may be a good idea. Maybe. Just saying. Maybe. Oh, boxer's fracture. Those are nasty. So that's like this knuckle. Boxer's fracture is in your first knuckles here. I've broken my second knuckle. Just here on the inside of my finger. I didn't get a blanket, Soup. Well, no, I didn't want a blanket. The hospital was fucking boiling. But yeah, I didn't get a blanket. They offered me a drink though, which I thought was quite nice. And they were like, oh, you're gonna be waiting for 2 hours. And I'm like, it's taking me an hour and a half to get here. I can wait 2 hours. And I was in and out within 2.5 hours. Like, they were super fast. I didn't even get to read that much of my book. Like, I was like, okay. Fair. My knuckles are just... I mean, I can't make a fist with this hand at the moment, but my knuckles are not that prominent, I don't think. I know, how dare they take away my reading time? I was fucking people watching in the waiting room and reading and having a grand old time. Oh well. Oh well. We got sorted. It hurts. It hurts. But yeah, no, that's been the highlight of my day. and my stupid story to tell for the last, I don't know, couple of days. I'm sitting here thinking, like, was the cake even worth it at this point? I don't know. Maybe? Maybe? Who knows? And then I had to walk past the Chippy on the way home, and it smelled fantastic, and I was like, well, I can't. I should probably not. So I've got to now try and cook after this stream. So that's gonna be fun. That's a very good point, Rocky. At least I got cake in the end. Like, I did have cake. Check Snap. Or are you two taking over my damn stream again? Ah, that's the knuckle you broke. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Good luck, Arlo. We'll see you later. We love you. No, my knuckles are... I don't think they're that prominent. I mean, my first two are, but everybody's first two knuckles are. I'm not gonna kill you, Arlo. I've only got one hand. You're home. Nice. Glad to hear it. Well, I mean, I have done boxing on and off for years. But you just take care of your hands. When you do it. Well, to an extent. You gotta build up the strength in your knuckles and then you'll be fine. It's weird being live and not playing a game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know what to do. It's unusual for me. That's a good point, Pierce. I swear to God, every week. It's every week. I'll get a Snapchat of you with some injury in the kitchen. Okay, maybe not that often, but it's a lot. It's a lot. I do care for my hands because I play bass and stuff like that, and I'm like, if I don't have my hands, then I can't play music, and that's not the kind of life I want to have. Just speaking of hands, it is weird seeing me with like my rings, but I can't obviously put my rings over, and it would feel weird wearing rings on one hand. I wonder if I was wearing my rings if my finger wouldn't have broken. Or would I have just damaged my ring? That sounds wrong. I'm gonna regret saying that, I'm sure. This is true, Pierce. You are an artist. You're an incredible artist. It's just very annoying. I know it, like, it's gonna get to the end of the time that I have to have them strapped up, and I'm just gonna be like so frustrated with everything. They gave me the x-rays. Well, they didn't give me them, they let me look at them, and she was like, if you sort of zoom in, you can see, like, just here, there's something going on there. But we'll let the like doctor person who actually interprets the x-rays take a look. And then we'll see where we go from there. Go back to where I've been sitting, and then the doctor came through and he was like, so you've broken your finger. I'm like, oh god. Okay. Fuck's sake. You're getting a terrible snowstorm. That's intense. brain dead. Good god. So this finger, you may notice that it's about as straight as I am. And I did that in America. I trapped it in a car door. And you can see, you know, right where... Fucking fingers! You can see right where the, you know, the actual impact was. But I broke... The top two bones separated from each other. And the ligament that goes down here snapped. And I had to have, obviously, these two fingers strapped together, but then they had to tape all down here as well to provide support to the ligament that had broken. And now my finger isn't quite right. The top two bones sort of slip over each other, and I struggle to bend it if it gets really cold. So I've got one fucked up finger on this hand, one fucked up finger on this hand. But yeah, the doctor was like, if it was your pinky finger or your ring finger, we probably wouldn't, you know, be so worried about it, because it's your index finger and it's an important finger. You're, you know, you should really like get it looked at and get it checked out properly. And I was just like, why? Fingers on your right hand are primarily twisted. None of my fingers are straight. Like look at my middle finger. That's bent to fuck. This finger's bent. Hello, Moss. Hello. Yeah, none of my fingers are particularly in good shape. But, I mean, we know which one's the worst at the moment. How are you doing, Moss? Or are you just saying hello and then fucking off again? Which, I mean, totally fair. We're not really doing anything this stream. Because I can't! And I'm fucking annoyed about it. Because I want to play games! But no, we can't. How the frick frack did you break those fingers? Cake. That's how. And it's only the one! You've slowly fucked up the ends of your fingers from how often you used to bang them into stuff. Fair. I think I'm getting arthritis in some of my fingers. You just resubbed for 6 months? I did not get that notification. But thank you. I didn't get a notification, but as you have resubbed, that means you get a fun fact from the book of fun facts. So let's see what your fun fact is. Woolly mammoths were still around during the construction of the pyramids. The last woolly mammoths only died approximately 4,000 years ago, which just so happens to be around the same time the Great Pyramid was built. Imagine what the ancient Egyptians would have thought if they could have been able to see the mammoths. So there you go. Cleopatra was also born closer to the invention of the iPhone than the construction of the Great Pyramids. By the way. Which I think is pretty cool. Ancient Egypt had ancient Egyptian archaeologists who were unearthing relics from ancient Egypt whilst being in ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt did go on for long as fuck. Very cool. Very, very cool. Imagine being extinct. I imagine it frequently and it sounds delightful. Not gonna lie, it sounds pretty cool. Hello, Arlo. How are you doing? That was fast. shit. Oh. Well, I'm sorry that you feel like shit. Pointer on your left hand, the second joint is just barely bumped out. So the course in the history of ancient Egypt that lasted for a month, during which we were meant to go through the entire history of ancient Egypt. Jesus. Honestly, I don't know how they thought I'd be able to cover more than 3,000 years in 4 weeks. Yeah, no. There's a reason why Egyptology is a completely different subject to history. Because there's just so much there. Your only hands will be sad with that broken finger. I don't have an only hand. I don't understand. I frequently get comments on my hands and I don't understand. She's currently yelling at you. Yell back. I'll yell back. Swear to God. Fun fact for me, Sid is really, really gay. I wouldn't say I'm really, really gay. I'm moderately gay. Hey, Muzz. Is everything just gonna be fucking finger jokes tonight? Probably. Yeah, just turn up the volume of the stream and I will yell at your mother. I will. We need to get off the topic of fingers. Moss, this hand works fine. And I'll say no more. I'm getting messages. Hold on. This hand works fine. And these two fingers and my thumb work fine. I don't know how, but this hand works, and we're good. I have other things. I'm not that gay. Those two are in battle position. What? What? I'm really tired. Like, I don't have any brain power right now. It's sore. My knee's sore too. Go nap. I don't want to. I wanted to come here and say hello. And, you know, spend some time with you. Because I said that I would. Even if we can't do what I originally planned for us to do. And besides, I have to go eat after this stream. Hello, now go pass out. No. I just realized you are now basically doing a finger gun. I am! I'm living up to the bisexual stereotype here. I want fish and chips pads. I had to walk past the fish and chip shop to come home. And it smelled fantastic. And all I really want is fish chips and curry sauce. Like, I would break the rest of my fingers for that right now. But I can't afford it, so I'm gonna probably have pasta. Because, you know, my life is so exciting. The Tribina's coming out. Exactly, it's just permanent finger guns. And the purple mask. It looks blue, I think, on stream, but it is purple. Mac and cheese would hurt me significantly because I'm lactose intolerant. That didn't stop me eating the cream cake. But, you know. You can't make it so that I don't eat cake. I'm gonna eat cake. I know I'm allergic to eggs and dairy, but I'm gonna eat cake. Just small amounts. You adore not being lactose intolerant. I wish I wasn't. Ice cream cake. I'm not really a fan of ice cream. I don't like the texture of ice cream. We do ignore. It's fine. But no, I don't like the texture of ice cream all that much, and I don't like cold on my teeth. I've got super sensitive teeth, so I don't really eat ice cream. I think the last time I had ice cream was like 2022? 2023, maybe? Deadass Reddit has been right. Yeah, that's because you're an idiot, Moss. I can remember the last time I had ice cream, I just don't know when it was. It was a summertime, and I still lived back in England. It was before I moved up here, and I used to live near an ice cream parlour. Why do you bully me so? All these folk gonna think I'm stupid. You are. You are. You are dumb little moss. But we love you. So, get loved on, bitch. Oh man, I am fully craving fish and chips. Curry sauce. I have eaten today. I have eaten. I ate on the coach home. That reminded me, Soup wants to know where Suitcase came from. She forgot to ask. Oh, okay. So, server dynamics. We... Do you remember when we all used to take turns with you, Moss? We used to take turns with you and have like allocated times with you to fuck around or whatever. And I made the joke that you get passed around like a cigarette at a nightclub. And then you do get used and abused. You're fine. You're okay. Shut up. Yeah, that's true. But no, I said you got pissed around like a cigarette at a nightclub, and somehow that turned into you getting dragged around like a suitcase, and Suitcase just kind of stuck. I think it's because we couldn't call you fag. so we yeah, we started calling you Suitcase because we just drag you around. You don't have wheels though, so you've got scraped knees, but you're fine. And if anybody was wondering what it's like to be my friend, it's like that. Suitcase. No, you don't deserve wheels, Moss. Unless we put Heelys on you. Put Moss on a skateboard and roller skates. There you go. I tell you what, we'll put you on a skateboard like you do with a pet tortoise or whatever. And yeah, we'll just drag you around. Moss equals call sign Suitcase. See? Oh my gosh, yes! The choker! I forgot about that. The Suitcase thing is so multifaceted with Moss. Yeah, I forgot about that. You should wear that choker more. Well, it's not a choker, is it? Let's be fair, it's a collar. You should wear it more. It's cute. Speaking of collars, if you want a pillow talk with said collar and leash, you can head on over to my merch store and purchase the Not That Kinky collar and leash to use at your desire. You can also get Manly Yelp t-shirts and hoodies and Ghoul Crew merch and a bunch of other stuff that's really cool that I think is really cool anyway. feel like I shouldn't have this at full volume in my kitchen. No, you're fine. Moss, you can buy one. If you want one, just buy one. Because I can't afford my own merch, so deal with it. You have Manly Yelp on right now? It's a good shirt. It is a good shirt. I don't know how many of those I've got. Because I've got the original one. And then I had more made. Yeah, I think I've got like 4. You have Manly Yelp on right now as well? It's a fucking empire. I love it. I love it. Unfortunately said, bit sus when a caller turning up when dog is small. No, you're fine. It's fine. It's not a cult. We're not a cult here. It is the Pillow Fort. It is the Pillow Realm. I am the Pillow King and you are my knights. You have the Paddy Green Ghoul Crew hoodie on? It genuinely makes... I know you can't see it. But it makes me smile so hard when you guys tell me that you're wearing my merch and that you like it. I don't know why, but it's just like a little... Aw, people care. People like what I've got out there. Can confirm, as Paddy is here, can confirm that the Ghoul Crew hoodie is cat tested and cat approved. For the record, if you have cats, the cats like the Ghoul Crew stuff, apparently. If that's a selling point. It's okay, Moss. I'm also a little bit poor right now. You need an x-ray soon. Have fun with that. Depending on where it is. I mean, mine was my hand, so it was... Thankfully no weird positions to get into. But yeah, also, somebody is asking for my PayPal, so I'm just gonna... There you go. Follow that, you should get to my PayPal. Let me just double check, see if it works. Because this link, for some reason, doesn't always like to work. It does, it does. You currently have $1.60 in your bank account. I currently have probably about £2 left in my bank account because I had to pay for transport to get to the hospital today. So, I feel you. We can be poor together. We can be really fucking poor together. Speaking of the tip link, I am still on track to get the rubber duck tattoo. Obviously when all of that works and goes through and whatever, so on and so forth, I will stream it. It will probably be streamed on Instagram rather than Twitch because of, you know, I'm not gonna like turn up to a tattoo appointment with, you know, my full camera and laptop setup and everything like that and mic and whatever. So it probably will be an Instagram live when I do it, but I will do it. It will be done. I've decided where it's going to go upon my body and roughly how big it's going to be. Hobbs likes it more than Shrody, but Hobbs likes being enclosed more. That's fair. But Shrody is small enough to sit in the hood. He likes doing that while I'm playing The Sims. Because he likes watching for The Sims. That is adorable. That is so cute. That is very cute. I'm glad that they both enjoy the hoodie just as much as you do. So far, the Ghoul Crew merch is the only merch that's available in different colours, I think. Because you know, I'm not a huge fan of colour. I mean, I'm wearing white and purple today. Like, that's enough colour, I think. Also, my t-shirt is amazing. It's Ghostface. Just chilling and killing. And he's eating... I can't move my camera. There we go. And he's eating crisps and watching TV. Which is cool. It's one of my favourite t-shirts. I got it matching with a friend, so we match and it's great. You should be getting a check in the mail soon. Very nice. Oh, he's trying to bribe people, okay. But hey, money. I mean, what's not to love about money? I don't get paid until... I don't know. A while. 10 days, I think. So I'm gonna be poor. You should do like an anniversary thing for the sub club and release the sub club variations for merch. Oh my god, yes, we should. We should do. We should do. Okay, I will figure that out at some point. We do have, actually, my Scooby-Doo shirt is on the sofa, I think. Somewhere around here. Because I was, you know, wearing it the other day. But took it off. I don't make a habit of stripping in my living room. But also I live alone, don't judge me. Me and Pierce and Joe and Shadow were in Edinburgh. And as you know, if you've been around, me and Pierce call each other Hebe and GB. And we saw this. So we just had to get it, and we've got matching t-shirts. And this smells really good. Why do you smell good? Why? It smells like my nice aftershave. What was I doing to put on my nice aftershave? It smells good. Do I smell good? Fuck knows. Probably not. Damage Society! That was it. Yes. Fucking love Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo's the best. If I could think of where to put it, I would totally get a Scooby-Doo tattoo. And like Tom and Jerry. Captain Caveman. The Martian, all of that. That would be great. Speaking of merch and t-shirts and stuff, I'm going to design some more when I am able to. So keep an eye out. Scooby-Doo tramp stamp. No, because I know what I want for my tramp stamp. That would be cool though, like a mystery machine tramp stamp. That would be pretty sick. Piss merch. That is what the merch is going to be. How have we got to this? That is what the merch is going to be. So keep an eye out. And we'll see how it goes. Don't piss on the merch. I will only piss on the merch if somebody pays me a ridiculous amount of money. And I mean a ridiculous amount of money. It would have to be like at least $1,000 for you to get that. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Fuck's sake. Also, I think my finger can bend a little bit more now. Is that because it's strapped up? I don't know. Yeah, I'm starting to think that too. I'm starting to question. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. I have no shame, loose morals, and I will do anything for money. So, you know. At this point, I'm so desperate to be able to pay rent. Yeah, I would piss on something for money. I apparently didn't learn anything from the golden shower clip. And you know what? This could just be the golden shower part 2. Who gives a shit anymore? Who gives a shit anymore? I don't. I can't shake the accusation that I have a piss kink. I do not have a piss kink, by the way. I don't know if that's worse than listening to my totally straight father joke about sucking dick for money. Everybody's gay for pay. Everybody'd go gay for pay. Shadow! Hello! Hi! Oh god, no, not the quotes again. Not the quotes again. Fuck's sake. I'm alive, Shadow. When did I say the mouthful? I don't know if I want to know. I don't know how I want. Why? Why? I think it was with your skull crocheted mask. That makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. Shot her in the ass and I got a present for it. Yeah, I also want to know where the "it's so hard" quote came from. Because I do not understand. Oh no, I'm being shouted at by Duolingo. Should have done that in the hospital while I was waiting. Oh well. Shot her in the ass is probably 7 days, for sure. It's so hard. I don't think that would be a forest one. It could be Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares is maybe there. What quote was it? What number was it? Was it quote 110? Nope, that was the fiddle. That was the fiddle one. Quote 112. No, you know what? And I'm just gonna stop typing the quotes in to try and check. 111. So hard. Don't. It's come after quotes that you were there for, and I didn't start following you until after that you'd abandoned Little Nightmares. I have no idea. I have no idea what I was doing. No, actually, I don't think I had that many quotes when I did Little Nightmares, because Little Nightmares was like way before. No, it was just as I moved up to Scotland. I don't know. I don't know. Trying to get to the bottom of this is not gonna go well. Unless the fiddle quote is from a different stream than I think it is. I have absolutely no idea. I can't remember the streams. I can't remember the streams, like, at all. Now, the real question is... So, Rocky, don't do that. Oh, it could have been hiding from Virginia. Yeah. The real question is, do I order fish and chips to be sent to me, or do I just walk like 2 minutes down the road and go and pick it up, which will be cheaper and quicker? I've sort of mentally decided that we're gonna end the stream after about an hour or so. Anyway, and we are coming up to an hour. Because I'm hungry now. I'm really hungry. How much is delivery? Delivery is usually about £4. I could take you on a walk. I'm not gonna dox myself like that. Yeah, delivery is £4.50. It's not quite next door. It's like over the road. It's above where I used to live. No, it's below where I used to live. I used to live above the fish shop. You do know where I live, and it's concerning me. Please don't dox me. Yeah, it's not a long walk. No, I don't think Shadow does. I may just walk to the fish and chip shop and grab my food and then come back and watch TV because I can't play games. So annoying. Oh, you can show up whenever, Pierce. You just have to put up with the fact that my place is usually a mess. I mean, if the books and the mess here don't convince you that my place is a mess, my chair, because it is very, very tall, my chair hides most of the mess in the living room. Thank God. Thank God. If you walk, you can use the $4.50 to buy a Fanta. Oh, I could. You have seen from our calls, Pierce. You've seen just how messy my place is half the time. I mean, okay, I'm gonna out myself here. If I move to the sides, if my base is still out, I've got a fucking Morrison's bag on the floor. It's a mess. I give a fuck about mess. Yeah, Paddy's coming up in April. We are spending some time together. We are gonna see Ghost. The normal amount of mess. I mean, I don't like mess, but I am a messy person. I don't like having mess in my space, but I just can't help it. We are going to see Gonst in how many days? Let me check. It's deleted it! It's deleted my Gonst thing! No! Why? I'm just gonna remake this really quickly. When are we going to see Ghost? April then, I think. Oh, that's why. It's because the app is now... you gotta pay for it now. Shocking. Shocking. Who the fuck pays for apps? We're on the 16th? I thought it was the 14th. I'm gonna do this later. We're gonna do this later. No, I can't quite remember when it is, but yeah, we're going to see Ghost when they come to Glasgow. Paddy's gonna come and stay with me for a little bit, and we're gonna chill. We're gonna see Ghost. We're gonna bake, maybe. Shadow! Yes, I think I just hit my finger. Or something is sore. What do to hand? I broke my finger! It's broken! It's why I'm not gaming tonight like I wanted to be. Okay, Moss is telling me to order food because they've given me the delivery.
This is the Dick Loving cult?
How? Yeah, thank you, Rocky. Yeah, I went in search of cake and I fell over in Morrison's and I broke my finger. Because I'm an idiot. Can I just get a fish supper, please? Yes, do you remember the other day when I said that I'd fallen in, when I'd fallen over in Morrison's and I'd hurt my knee? Well, it turns out I hurt my finger too. I hurt my knee, my wrist, and my hand. But I was like, of course I'm gonna be sore. I've fallen over. The bruise was not shaped like a penis, actually. It's shaped like the pattern on the thing that I fell onto. And I was like, whatever, it's fine. And then I woke up this morning and I couldn't move my finger. And everybody was shouting at me to get it seen by a doctor. So I did. Got x-rays and yeah, I've broken my finger. Only I could do that, I feel. I feel like only I could take a little stumble in the supermarket. And yeah, so it's my index finger that's broken just about here, like on the inside of my finger near the knuckle. It's a hairline. It's a hairline fracture. So it's not like, you know, bent at a wrong angle kind of broken. Yes, Moss, actually, you joke, but they have said if once a specialist looks over my once a specialist looks over everything, they said I could need physical therapy or some more like further treatment. I don't know. At that point I was like, please just let me go home, please. Actually, yeah, okay, Pierce and I are the only people probably in our circle that could do this. I distinctly remember walking around Edinburgh with Pierce and Joe, and I was like, oh god, my hip really hurts, and I described it to Pierce, and Pierce was like, yeah, that's a partial dislocation. And I'm like, wait, what? What? I'm getting more Discord messages. I'm killing Moss with kindness. I've never really... I don't think I've broken a bone before. I have ordered my food. I would show you it on my phone, but it says, you know, my address and everything. But I have ordered. So yes, yeah, but yeah. It's been an interesting day. You know, I wanted to stay in bed all day and read, but I just ended up reading in the waiting room at the hospital. I called my dad on the way home and he was like, how the fuck have you broken your finger? And I had to explain, like, well, I really just wanted a sweet treat one night before a stream and I went to buy a cream cake and I fell over. He eventually asked if I was okay after laughing at me for a solid 3 minutes. Which doesn't sound like that long, but when it's just somebody laughing at you, it feels like a long time. I did not get a bag of batter. They don't do it online. Teeth aren't bones. Teeth are made out of something entirely different. They're made out of something called dentin. They are not made out of the same material as your bones. Technically not teeth, Pierce. Technically not bones. Oh my god, I'm too tired. I'm too tired for this. Teeth go crunch. Teeth kind of creep me out. So I did a lot of archaeology during my undergrad. And there is this one thing, and she was passing around a skull, like an old skull or something, and as I took it into my hands, some of the teeth fell out. And for some reason, ever since then, teeth kind of creep me out. I don't know why. Like, I could look at the full skeleton, like an actual full skeleton, and it was really cool, but human teeth kind of creep me out a little bit. And yeah, Muzz is as metal as you can be and has his own tooth on a necklace, and it is pretty cool, to be fair. Animal teeth don't bother me. Animal teeth do not bother me. It's human teeth. Specifically when they fall out of a skull into your hand. It just gives me the ick. Like, big time. You have a cat skull and a fox paw? That is cool. I need more ooky spooky shit for my house. I really want to have just like a human skull sitting on my fireplace. But that's expensive. And I am poor. You only have 6 with this shit after the dentist. But you will feel a lot better, Pierce. Your neighbour is a taxidermist. That is so cool! I'm still waiting for somebody to get back to me about getting the Yellow Menace taxidermied. You don't know where your teeth are, Paddy. Fair. I know where my teeth are. They're right here. In my mouth. You're not gonna see, but they're there. I think you have seen my teeth before. I don't know. You'll have your plastic teeth. Yeah, you'll be fine. Paddy, I can't see the date. It won't let me zoom in on the picture. But cool. I need to take you to this little shop for a holiday. They have such cool stuff like skulls. Yes, I want to go. I love ooky spooky shit. I want like wet specimens. I want taxidermy. I want just full on skulls sitting around. I mean, I have my skull shelf that's full of, like, decorative skulls. But I want more. Oh, I did like that mirror. I did like that mirror. Okay. Right, folks. My food is on its way. So I am gonna wrap up this stream right now. Because my food should be getting here soon. So, I'm gonna try and put links in chat, but this is gonna take a while because, you know, I can't type. I have merch, go check it out. I have socials, go check those out. Though Instagram is usually where I'm mostly at. YouTube is where my VODs go to die. TikTok scares me. I have a wish list. If you want to spend money on me and see something physical at the end of it, go to my wish list. I think that's all I've really got. You know what you could do? Say intro and have one of us type. I mean, Discord! Yes! There's the Anxious Cat Discord. Come and join us. You'll keep up to date with everything that I'm doing, everything that Joe and Pierce and Shadow and Ash are doing, and meet some really cool people. If you're over the age of 18 and just want to talk about me, join my server. It's dead. It's great. I love it. Tip. Yes, you can send me tips. Most of the things that get put in the tip, unless it's specified for anything else, will go towards the rubber duck tattoo. So, yep. Go ahead and tip there if you want to. Rocky is on it. And then, yes, we have Age Socials where we sort of... We try to post, like, shared stuff, but it's mostly Joe. I'm not gonna lie. Specify earlier was Sid Fund, not Tat Fund. Okay, I will sort that. Anyway, I'm gonna go, because food's on its way. And I am starving. So I'll see you later. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry that we're not gaming, and won't be gaming for a little while. I'd say it's not my fault, but it kind of is, because I wanted cake. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye!